Hi everyone, Jus4SweetZ here. So it is Super Bowl time, and I am so excited, as you've seen from my Super Bowl update where I made 49er pendants, because I am a huge Colin Kaepernick fan and have been since he was at the University of Nevada, Reno, and watched him all 4 years there. So anyway, enough of that. I'm just very excited. I am going to make... I have some leftovers from dinners from the last couple nights, and so I'm going to show you something that's really good to make and easy and pretty inexpensive on the day of the Super Bowl. I am going to make a buffalo chicken sub, and it's very easy to do. I made subs with this yesterday, so I have a half a loaf of French bread from my grocery store, and so I'm going to just use a half, but you can make this into a whole, so I have that. It's nice and fresh. I made oven-baked chicken breasts last night, oven-baked fried chicken breasts, so just with the breading on them. And these are the leftovers from last night. And then I have some sliced up romaine lettuce, some tomatoes, and some red onion. And then you're going to need a bottle of hot sauce or wing sauce, buffalo wing sauce. And then I have some chipotle ranch to put on this. So it's very basic, very simple, and I will tell you it is very delicious and everybody will love it. So I'm going to grab a plate. And I also have some provolone cheese. Now, you don't have to put the cheese on it if you want to make it more like buffalo wings or whatever. Just use it without the cheese, but I am going to show you this version with cheese as soon as I used my stuff last night and I didn't dry it off. So get my bread knife. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to take this bread and cut it right in half. Now, if you want to preheat it, you can. You don't have to. Or if you want to, just stick this in the oven in foil for about 10-15 minutes. And I am actually going to cut a little section of the center here out, just to make it to where it will lay a little bit nicer. And you don't have to throw that away. You can eat it. This bread is really soft. You really don't even have to cut it out. You can just kind of pick it out of the center. Okay, and basically I'm doing that so that, you know, everything doesn't fall out. Okay, so what I've done is I have pre-sliced my one chicken breast, and this was a very large chicken breast, and that is enough for half a sandwich. So I would say 2 chicken breasts that are large or 3 small ones would be plenty for this meal. I'm going to take my provolone cheese that I had sliced at the deli, and I'm going to stick 2 slices of that on top of my chicken breasts. Just like that. It doesn't all have to be coated. I have another plate. I'm going to stick it over, and I'm going to put this in the microwave for about a minute, just to heat up the chicken a little bit and to melt that cheese. Now, in the meantime, what you could do is this is the point where you could pre-slice your lettuce, and I just do a really fine slice, and then your tomatoes and your onions. And we will stick that on the top of the bread. So I'm going to actually go ahead and I'm going to put a little bit of my chipotle ranch. Feel free to change this up and use blue cheese or just regular ranch, whatever your choice is. This just happens to be what I have in my refrigerator right now. Plus it'll give it a little bit of an extra kick. Now, you can grill your chicken breast. You can buy a rotisserie chicken and use that instead. You can also, I mean, you could use canned chicken if you want. I don't recommend that. You could use grilled chicken, fried chicken. Like I said, I just made a breaded chicken and baked it in the oven last night, so I'm using my leftovers. All right, so here's our lettuce, and you want to pile that on top. And I'm using romaine. I would use romaine or red leaf. I prefer those over iceberg. I mean, iceberg has a little bit more of a crunch, but really doesn't have a whole lot of nutritional value, so I prefer to use these. And then we're going to add our red onion. Another thing you could add to this if you wanted to is pepperoncinis or jalapenos. But that sauce is going to be pretty spicy, so I think we'll be fine with what we have. So just put everything on there, and you can leave the onions out if you like. And let's check this chicken. Now, if you don't want to use your microwave or you don't have a microwave, feel free to do this in the oven. Just bake it in the oven on about 400 for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then you'll have it ready. So there it is with the cheese all melted. And basically, let's get that out of the way. I am going to get a spatula. And we are just going to kind of place this chicken. I'll kind of break it in half. And the provolone is very mild, so it's a good cheese to have on this if you want cheese. And this was such a large chicken breast, I probably don't even need the whole thing. Doesn't this look good? Oh my God, it smells heavenly. I absolutely love buffalo chicken sandwiches, buffalo chicken wings, you name it, anything buffalo, I like it. So I try to change that up. I even make a buffalo chicken dip that I'm going to have to show you guys. It is out of this world and everybody cannot get enough of it. All right, so there's the chicken. We placed it all on the bread. We used all of it besides that little tiny amount. I'll give those to my little Howie and Roxy. And then you're just going to take this wing sauce, shake it up. And they even sell wing sauce at the dollar store, believe it or not. So if you want to go really inexpensive, go there and grab that one. And it is actually really good. All right, so we're just drizzling this on top. Make sure that sauce gets right down in that bread. Doesn't that look good? All right, and then I'm going to do one little small shake of our Chipotle Ranch on top. Just to kind of, whoop, I'm dripping over the plate here. Better wipe my hands. Wipe up my mess. That is so good, you guys. All right, so hold it together, kind of place it on the edge, and look at this sub. Tell me that that will not be the star of the show at your Super Bowl party. Look at that sandwich. Doesn't that look good? Oh my goodness. I can't wait to take a bite of it. All right, so I'm going to use my sandwich thing, and then having that hole in the bread has kind of helped, you know, it'll help that sauce sink in and make it so it's not so hard. I'm going to cut this into 3 pieces. So a full loaf of bread should probably make right around 6 good pieces, or 7, 8 maybe, of your sandwich. So get a couple loaves of those and a pack of chicken breasts, 1 thing of romaine, a couple tomatoes, red onion, and you call it good. Look at how delicious this looks. I'm going to show you the inside of it. Look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? Now I'm going to take a bite because I can't wait. Yum! I promise you, if you make this, it's going to be the hit of the party. I'm going to have to eat this whole thing now. Alright guys, so I'll be taking this to the Super Bowl party with me and everybody's going to love it. I can't wait to do it. So, again, all you need is a couple chicken breasts, some ranch dressing or blue cheese, some romaine lettuce or red leaf lettuce, iceberg if you want, some tomatoes, some onions. You can put some jalapenos, some pepperoncinis on there, and a loaf of French bread, or I used a Dutch crust, French bread that I got at the store at the bakery. Absolutely delicious, absolutely divine. I hope you share this on your Facebook page, and please join my Facebook page, Jus4Sweetz. I will be posting this recipe, however, on my group page recipe book, which you can go there and ask to be added to that group, and you can share all your recipes as well as seeing other people's recipes. So I hope you join that page. And until next time, next video, God bless everyone and have a wonderful day.